So yes, I'm home from New York City. It was amazing. Had a great time. The energy in the city there is always fantastic. But yeah, it was cold. No, it wasn't cold the first couple of days. It was wonderful weather, and so I had a great time. Thank you, Sheri Moise, again for inviting me. But then it turned cold, so I'm very glad to be back in the South. And yes, I was very glad also to get back to hey y'all and let me get that for you, miss. And yeah, I was very glad to get back to all of that too. So I don't see me ever leaving the warmth of the South. So I'm glad to be home. But I had an amazing time, and New York City is always a delight. So again, thank you, Sheri Moise. So yes, I still had the music in the car when I got there, and we have resolved it. It was billed wrongly, as I feared. It took a little assertiveness on my part. Those of you who have known me my whole life know that I have no problem with that. Those of you who have not known me my whole life may question that, but those of you who know me my whole life are like, yep, she fixed it. She fixed it. So yeah, it's fixed, paid for, and will be going off whenever what I paid for is over. And it was a like a $6 special trial thing anyway. So yeah, it's all good, folks. I had serious, so it works out to like $1 an hour. 6 hours. I listened to it for like 6 hours, and so it was a $6 trial thing, so it's all good. But no, they had set it up back to the way it used to be, which of course is not how it's supposed to be, and I said, please do not do that, do not make that mistake. And that's the mistake that was made, but it's all good now. So anyway, but while I was on the plane back, I was thinking about one of the airlines that we used to take on all the dive trips and to fly out for all the cruises. Some of the flight attendants would actually like lead like sing-alongs and be really entertaining. And I would remember thinking, if my life were ever different, which I know was going to be eventually, then yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That would be so cool. I could be that flight attendant. I need to work for this airline because I love travel, and I always like wanted to do a travel vlog type thing anyway. And so yeah, I got to thinking about that while I was on the plane. And so I looked at their salaries, and I actually have a friend who a couple years ago got the hell out of Dodge. And that's what she's doing now. So I need to remember which airline that is. So if any of you out there can remember which airline we flew on, that was just so freaking fun. Like the flight attendants would actually like sing and tell jokes and all of that stuff. And the pilot would even get in on it. If y'all can remember which airline that was, give me a heads up, okay? Because we actually have an international airport in the Gulf. And the Gulf is where I've been thinking about moving when my lease is up in August, because if my life stays the way it is, I'm going for an ocean view, you all. I mean, that's just how it is. I love water views, and I love warm weather, and I love Mississippi. I'm not leaving Mississippi, but if it stays the way it is, I'm headed for an ocean view. And so I could work at the international airport. I could see the world, and I could work for that airline, hopefully. And I could be one of those flight attendants, because that would be the airline for me. And I could keep doing my vlogging, and I would still have time to write. I could set my own pace and all of that stuff. And I think I could make it work, and I think it'd be amazing. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I was on the plane today. That's what came to me. And so yeah. So if any of y'all, Rob and and you didn't go whenever we did the dive trips, but Rob, if you can remember, or if you have any idea who to reach out to ask, or yeah, because we had some amazing flight attendants and some fun times on those flights, and they were very entertaining. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about flights. So this week, Gabrielle and I am sure will do Twin Flame Tuesdays in the morning, which I absolutely love. And the first stuff is back on the book. So I've got that to go over and start the first round of looking through and figuring out what we need to change up and how we need to. So yeah. So I'm all excited about that. And then my first round of, or second or third round of work to do on it. And so I'm all excited about that. And so just a big week ahead here. And talked to someone on the phone on the way home about, we had a conversation about a country music duo and someone to manage that. So I don't have to carry an act alone, because I can't do it alone. It's too much for me. But the conversation was about a duo. And I'm like, yeah, I could do a duo. I could do that. I can hold up if it's that. So yeah, they're looking into like looking into that, managing it as a duo. And I'm like, I'm very open to that. So that's a conversation that's going to be held later this week too. So yeah, life is good, folks. Life is good. I got messages from other friends in California about the New York City pictures, about how good it was to see me smiling. Friends that have known me a good long time and said how good it was to see me smile. It's good to be smiling. It's good to be smiling. So, yeah, that's my week, you all. It's the trip was great. I've got chicken noodle soup cooking. I've had one of my New York City peanut butter cups. I'm kind of saving the other one. Kind of, sort of. Okay, I'm probably saving it. Maybe. We'll see. And I lost weight on that vacation. You're not going to believe that, because, yeah, there may have been some alcohol consumed. And those of you who got the pictures know. And yeah, I lost weight on the trip. So that's always good. When you go on vacation and lose weight, that is like success. So yeah, so I have chicken noodle soup cooking, so I can have that all week and try to get rehydrated. And no, I'm actually not dehydrated either, so it's all good. We stayed very hydrated. For every drink, there was a glass of water. Every drink, there was a glass of water. So we were very responsible, because that's just how we roll. But yeah, we had a great time. So yeah, just lots of, life is good, you all. Life is good.